Hello guys, in this video I will show you a beginner's guide for the upcoming Path of Exile League 3.25 Settlers of Kalguur. This guide is mainly focused for players that are just starting out on this game for the new league. I hope you guys find this helpful. Consider leaving a like and subscribing to help out the channel, and thank you for the support. So if you're just starting out, the first thing that I would recommend you to do is to go to FilterBlade.xyz and download a loot filter. The loot filter will let you only see the items that are potentially an upgrade for your build, and it will also hide all of the unnecessary items that drop from the mobs. To do that, you first want to head to FilterBlade.xyz. I will leave a link down in the description for this website. Here you want to select the strictness for your loot filter. For league start, I would recommend to keep it at semi-strict, and once you progress more into the game, you can download a more strict filter. Once you have chosen the loot filter strictness, you can also change the style of the loot filter at styles, and here you can choose a different style. I'm gonna choose crimson here. As you can see here, it shows the filter overview for this loot filter, and you can also use different styles if you desire. Once you have done that, you need to connect your Path of Exile account to FilterBlade to download the loot filter, so you can export the loot filter to your account. You do that by pressing this button here and following the steps. It's pretty simple to do that. Once you have logged in, you go to Export to PoE, this tab here, and you want to give your loot filter a name. After you have done that, you can press on sync or download down here and press on save and sync. After you have done that, you will get this message down here that the loot filter is successfully updated. You now want to head back to the game, go to options, go to game, and here you will see item filter. You press on it, and here is the loot filter that we just downloaded. You press on it and save. And here it says that the item filter is loaded successfully and the last update. For the second tool that I would be recommending is the Path of Building. This is a build planner. Almost every Path of Exile player uses this tool. This tool you can import builds that are made by content creators or other people. It's really recommended to follow a build guide if you're just starting out on this game, because you will have a much easier time and more fun. I will leave a link down in the description for Path of Building, so you can download it for yourself. Later in this video I will show you how to import a build for yourself in Path of Building. There are a lot of places where you can find build guides. One of them is Maxroll. I will leave a link down in the description for this website, so you can look at some of the builds that you might find interesting. Once you're here, you can go to build guides and look at some of the builds. For this example, I will pick this build. You gotta keep in mind that you pick a up-to-date build. As you can see here, Settlers of Kalguur 3.25. This one is for the new league. You press on it, and if you scroll a bit down, you can see the build, and here you will see the POB. This is the link that you want to copy. Once you have copied this link, you want to go to Path of Building. At Path of Building, you want to go to this tab here, Import Export Build. You want to press on it. And here you will see this field where you can import a URL. Here you want to paste the POB that you just copied from the build. And once everything is good, you will see this URL is valid text. And you simply want to press on import. The build is imported successfully. There are some other tabs that you can use to find more information about your build. For example, notes. Here you can see some important information about the build. The skills tab will let you see what skills you will be using to make the build functional. You can change this skill set to the level that you are, so you can follow along. As you can see here, level 1 to 12 if you're starting out. And once you have done that, you can see all the skills and all of the supported skills associated with them. For the item tabs, it's almost the same. You can also see item set, and you can put it at early game, and you will see the items that you want to focus on, like the stats and the modifiers, which is pretty nice. Finally, if you go back to tree, you can change the progression of the tree down here. Keep in mind that there are some ascendancy levels. As you can see here, if we go to normal lab, you will see the first 2 points that are allocated. These two. So keep that in mind while progressing the campaign. You will find the ascendancy trees at the edges of Path of Building. Keep those in mind while leveling because they're really important. Some build guides won't have all of these options available. You will have to see for yourself. But most beginners build guides will have them. So keep that in mind if you're choosing a build. That's why I recommend you to use Maxroll, because the builds on there are reliable and easy to follow. Now for the most powerful campaign leveling tool. This campaign leveling sheet is very useful if you're just starting out. Here you can see the route you need to take and all of the passive points, recommended paths and ascendancy trials. This leveling sheet will get you from Act 1 all the way to Act 10. You can see the recommended route that you can take, the optional places that you have to go to, the passive points, and the ascendancy trials. I will leave a link down in the description for this leveling sheet, so you can also use it. This was my quick beginner's guide for the upcoming league. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comments and I will do my best to help you out. Consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing if you found this helpful. Good luck at the league start and goodbye.